as a chronic people pleaser, as someone that has an anxious attachment style, that someone has worked through a lot of shit in there with their therapist, through my trauma, through a lot of things, I want to tell you that your emotions will fail you. How it is right now is if you're an emotional person, I mean, we're emotional beings. That's how it is. It's probably how we are, right? Most of us, at least, is that we make decisions based on how we're feeling. And that is the problem itself, is because we're not thinking about the other and the right avenue. We're thinking about what feels right to us right now in the moment. We're not thinking about future. We're not thinking about how it's going to affect us in the long run. We're thinking about right now, what is the best route for us right now, instead of logically, okay, what in reality, what is the right steps? How does this work, right? We're not thinking about things in the correct manner when we're at an heightened emotional state. So your emotions are going to fail you. They're going to let you down. If they haven't already, they're gonna, if you live an emotional life. So you need to learn how to separate the two. Now, I'm not saying emotions aren't good, right? They're not bad. Emotion, we gotta have them, right? We're emotional beings. Like I said earlier, we gotta have emotions, but we need to know when to apply them. When are they gonna benefit us? Not let them run us rampant. Because I mean, if you've made an emotional decision, you know, you usually don't end well. At least in my experience, they don't end well. But when I take my time and I think about a decision logically and what is this the best way that's going to benefit me in the long run, 90% of the time the logical decision is the right decision. That is where a lot of us are making the mistake, is that we're just letting our emotions just run. We're letting our emotions just steer our life, instead of just again being able to separate the two. Okay, you have an emotional side and a logical side, and you need to more than likely most of the time act on logic. Their job is to make us feel a certain way, which then alters our decision making, which then alters the way we feel and the way we act. That's their job. So it makes sense that when we try to make a decision at this heightened emotional state, we're gonna make the wrong one. I mean, it just makes sense. It's just the way that it's meant to be. But we need to be able to realize that it's not the right way to go about it when it comes to making decisions. Okay, it needs to be logic. We need to be able to separate ourselves from that right now and then come back to it. We need to be able to think in our logical state. Okay, is this going to benefit us? What's the best route in the long run? So on, so on, and so on. So either way, I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know. If it didn't, let me know. Drop a comment, subscribe to Uncharted Potential. This is where we grow. This is where we talk about things like this. So if you like this, sweet. If you don't, that's cool too. I'll see you in the next one.